I was about to say good morning, but that would definitely be a lie. Good afternoon. I wanted to film a little vlog today of me getting everything sorted for Christmas and putting the tree up and whatnot. To start with, I just want to talk about quickly a like, it's not really an, is it an ad? I don't think it's an ad, but it was gifted to me from Mapiful, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know the drama with me replying to their email on this one. But yes, so I did it similar last year for Emma's wedding anniversary, and then this year I thought, oh, it would be really good to get one for Matt's wedding anniversary, because I do think they're a really good gift, like my friends. And obviously I've got nothing to celebrate apart from my birth, but I think that's a bit I don't know, narcissistic, is that the word, to celebrate your own birth? So if I get anything like, if I get any exciting events come up, I will probably get one for myself. But I even looked at like places and they just didn't look great. So like where I live now, Southampton, looks a bit rubbish on a map. Even Disney didn't look great, so I was like, I'll wait and see what I fancy getting at some point. But yes, so I'll show you now what the print looked like, and I'll include all the details below. So the print has arrived for Matt. I'm actually going out for dinner with him this evening, so I'm going to give it to him. Excuse my voice, went out last night, feeling a bit worse for wear. But anyway, let me show you what I've got. It's pretty similar, well, it's exactly the same as one I got from Emma, obviously it just doesn't say Emma. So I've got a black metal frame for it, which looks like this. So I just have to put the print in it, which I'll do in a second, and then underneath the print comes, hopefully. Here we go. And this is, so I got the one, I was a bridesmaid for Matt's wedding, so I've got the constellations that were above. This place is in Windsor, and then the day that they got married, so yeah. So thank you Mapiful for giving me the print. I told Matt that it was gifted, I didn't pretend that I paid for it, but yeah, it is a really lovely gift, and I do really want to get one for myself because I think it looked really nice in my bedroom. I just don't know what, so if you've got any suggestions of, like, they do locations, like astrological signs, like dates and places. I was thinking about it and I was like, do I want the place I was born? Not really. Do I want my astrological sign? Not really, I'm not really into that. Places I looked at was like where I was born, like Wickham, wasn't feeling that one. Disney World looked a bit weird on a map, and so did Southampton. So if anyone can recommend anything that I can get, let me know, because I do really want to get one. I need an event or something significant to happen. Really, the most important thing to do on the 1st of December is open your advent calendar. Now this particular one I got from the Lint outlet when I went to Gunwharf. I think it was £12, which I know is a bit steep for a calendar, but you got to pick what was in each window, so it was basically like a big Lint pick-a-mix. So I got to pick all the ones that went in it. So I know I'm going to like all of them, although I did get two really like weird ones, because I was like, oh, I'll try them. And then on the 24th you get like a nice long bar. Also, I'm in my Uniqlo comfies again. I tell you what, these were the best investment I've ever bought, clothes wise. I wear them all the time. Literally as soon as they come out of the wash they go back on. Right, let's find the first. It's here. What we're gonna get? Probably a boring one, know me. Ooh, my favourite. I think I got quite a few of these in here. It is hazelnut. I love like the praline and like hazelnut flavoured ones, so yeah, this is my favourite. So I think there's about 5 of these in here, but day one, very happy. What from the selection did I get? I definitely got the mint and the original. I don't think I got the orange. This one I believe was strawberries and cream. This one might have been the champagne one, and then I don't remember. Oh, this was double milk, so I got a few of them. But yeah, I remember getting some hearts, some bears. I believe there's a few. There's like a matcha one in here, and a passion fruit and cream, I think. So I was like, that's weird. Or was it mango? I can't remember, but there's 2 weird ones, and the rest of them ones I know I like. Might eat this and a banana. What an interesting start to my food for today. I'm trying to eat healthy and run a lot, so I went for a 5k run this morning, but yeah, probably not the best just before Christmas. Okay, so I've got most of the bits I need out of the cupboard. The first bit is my least favourite of all, getting the tree out of the bag, putting it in here, pulling out the branches and putting the lights on. Honestly, I would pay someone to do it for me. I hate it that much. I've got all my decorations in here. Now I want to change up my tree a little bit this year, so I need to see what I've got. Get rid of, like, not get rid of, but put aside the ones I don't want in this tree. I might get a second smaller tree for like the hall or something. But yeah, let's start with the worst job. This. Now I have to wear gloves when I do this because this stabs you to pieces. This is a John Lewis tree I got a couple of years ago. So it is a lovely tree, it just hurts. I'm literally already hating life. So I bought this tree because it was like really full and I liked you couldn't really see too much, but this is just the first layer. And I was like, oh yeah, it looks really good. It's got like the pine cone. This is a nightmare to put up because there's so many individual branches that you have to like spread out. It's just, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. So anyway, this is the first layer done. I think I'm gonna try and put the lights on now because then I can like reach around it. This is either gonna be a great idea or a terrible one. I need some tips because I find this one of the most stressful experiences. The lights didn't work, so, well, they work, but like, it didn't work doing it that way, so I'm gonna have to do it at the end. I've put up the second layer, and I hate this. I just want this to be over. Like, this has taken me so far, let me check my watch. This has taken me an hour so far to get this far, about, probably more 45 minutes. This is where we're at. We've done 2 of the 3 segments. And I'll admit, it looks bushy, I like it, but oh my god. Who enjoys this? Honestly, please give me tips on how to make this more enjoyable because I hate it. I usually do it with a bottle of Bucks Fizz. I watch a Christmas film and put snacks on, but I wasn't feeling that today. Just wanted to get it done. I need to do something with my hair, it's just dried naturally. Right, I have a plan of action. It's a bit of a radical one and I don't recommend it for anyone under the age of 18. But my plan of action, I think, yeah. We're just gonna drink through it. Got the bottle of Bucks Fizz here, and I'm meant to be being really healthy, but I was like, you know what? I saved this for a particular reason, and I think the reason is gonna be Christmas tree lights. So let me get a glass, and I'm gonna pour myself a bit of this. For some reason, I'm always the one, even though these kind of scare me a little bit, that likes to open bottles of champagne and things. And everyone's like, who will do it? I'm always like, me. I think it's when I used to work in a club. We would have people that'd be like, oh, I'll buy a bottle of champagne, please. And you're like, this is the worst champagne in the world. You're paying like £50 for it. Yeah. Christmas. I think I went through like 2 bottles this Christmas Day last year. Let me get a glass. Hold on. The only wine glasses I really have are watermelon ones, so this is how we're gonna rock it. Yes, I'm filling it. Cheers. Merry Christmas. We're going to step away from the tree for a minute because I'm going to throw it out the window. Another little tradition I like is I have this little bowl. I don't actually know, I think I got it from Germany maybe. And what I like to do is put little sweets in here and leave it on like the table so if anyone comes round they have little snacks. So the sweets I've got, mainly these ones, the Jingle Bells from Dairy Milk. We've got some hazelnut cream ones, some chocolate noisette, don't know what that is, but just chocolate ones. Got some dime little robins, and then we've got some just Dairy Milk little robins. So yeah, I mean these are £1 each, not too bad. And so I usually fill this up with little treats, so if anyone's here they can have a little chocolate. It's the muffin things for my camera, and then my heating, because I don't know how to set it automatically, so I have to bring it in here when I want it. Good times. 4 bags, maybe too many, but festive. The lights are up. They don't look great, but the lights are up. I had to like do some God knows. We'll see what happens. I've like lost the will to live now, so I don't care anymore. We'll just cover up the mess with decorations. And I've got my Christmas cushions out. Got my little, he was set up until I crushed him with sadness. There we go. So I've got my little Christmas cushions, and then over here I've got my little gingerbread man. So yeah, I'll show you more as we go, but we're getting there. I'll need to hoover up all of the spare bits that have come off the tree. So I'm going to push it back into the corner now, try and hide some of the back where I've made a mess, and then yeah, we'll start putting some decorations on it. And then I need to refill my Bucks Fizz because I've finished this glass already. It is the next day. I got too stressed. The tree is up, it's lit, it's up. However, I think it needs more decoration. So I didn't put everything on it this year because I want to have like a classic traditional tree and then my like tacky tree. So I need to buy another tree either this year or like at some point. But because I've not put all my decorations on it, this one's a little bit, needs a bit more. I do have a box of like gold baubles, which I could stick on there that I got from John Lewis like a little while ago. So I might do that and see where we're at. But yeah, I think it just needs a bit more. I want it to be really full. It's not quite full at the moment. But this drama is sorted for this year. When I take it down the next year, that will be a whole different scenario. But the plan today, oh, actually, I have news. A couple of people asked me on Instagram and I told them on there. But if anyone's been following me, obviously I'm unemployed, hello. I got a job, yeah! I got a job a few weeks ago now, actually. So I start on Monday. So I only have like technically 2 more days of being a bum, Monday to Friday, then at the weekend, and then on Monday I start my new job. So the hours are a bit longer. The hours are a bit longer than they were at my old job, so I'm gonna have less time in the evenings. I probably won't get home till like 6ish, which is like normal for most people, but I'm usually finish work at 4, and even if I'm in the office, home by like 20 past 4. So it's new for me to work out. I'm gonna be very tired, I imagine. But what I'm doing right now, I started last night, don't know why, when I was like stressed, wrapping Christmas presents, just to see what I've got and to see if there's anything that's missing or that I need. So I've got Mike's gonna have one of my spare, yeah, that's right, you heard me, one of my spare stockings. So I've put a few bits, you couldn't tell, I put a few bits in there already, and I've got some more to go in there, but I don't think it's gonna fill it. So I'm just gonna put like little sweets and stuff in there, like nothing crazy. And then I have a few other things to pack. Why am I keep saying packing? Wrap. So I kind of just want to show you a couple of things I've got, and then I think we might go to the range or something today and see what they've got there, because again, this is going to be on my last weekday off. I'm going to my parents tomorrow because it's my stepmom's birthday, so we're going to Miller and Carter tomorrow, so I want to kind of spend some time with them. So this is really the last day off I've got. I thought it was a red, gold and green tree, but it looks like I just went for red and gold. So I'm tempted to get some green and stick it in there. I do have, I mean, I won't necessarily go through all the decorations because I've done that before. I could show you the new ones. Let me see. Like, there's a couple. I tend to try and get a new decoration every year. So I also want to leave some room for that. So the blue one is one me and Mike got. So when we went to Edinburgh, it's Edinburgh City and it says Edinburgh 2021. So I do like that one. Then another new one we've got is this one. I actually bought it this year for last year. Because last year was such, oh god, you're gonna fix? Because last year was such a strange year overall, I just thought it's something to remember, like in like years to come, to be like, oh yeah, do you remember that year that we, or 2 years as it's looking like now, that we had to wear masks everywhere and we're in lockdown? So I just kind of got that, it's a little gingerbread man with a face mask on. And the last new decoration I've got is this one. This one's quite sad actually. So, not Santa, this one in here. This is like Mike. So I got one for Mike and one for his mum, and he's put it on our tree. He had his cat this year, his like favourite cat, Kurt. He's got a couple of cats, but Kurt was like his cat. And Kurt sadly passed away like a few months ago. So I thought I wanted to get something for him and his mum to like remember Kurt. And so I got, I think I mentioned it in another video maybe, but I got these little like felt cats. It's kind of what he looked like on Etsy. I put Kurt on it. And then I kind of like pushed him back in the tree a little bit, like he's hiding in the tree. Because that's quite. Santa is like front and center, isn't he? He's loving life, like my felt Santa. But yeah, this is where we're at. Oh yeah, I've not. Yeah. We're getting there. Got a few mics like stocking bits there. Got a top that I'll show you and a few other bits that I'll show you so you can see what I've got. Whilst wrapping, I thought I'd show you my super healthy breakfast today. It's both of my advent calendar chocolates. So I've got my Limp one that I bought, and then Mike's mum bought me a Cadbury's one and a banana. Yay. And I'm trying to wrap a little tiny bottle of Prosecco at the moment, and I cut the paper too small, and that just sums up how everything's going. I measured this perfectly a minute ago, and what I've done is I've wrapped too much on this side, and now surprise, wonder what's inside. I've actually even got like scraps that I've been using to cover up. Oh god, I hate wrapping. This is why I used to pay someone to do it. When I was like bougie with my money and just was like whatever, I used to go to John Lewis with all my presents and get the people there to wrap them for me. Obviously you pay them to do it. I wasn't just asking random people to wrap my presents. But yeah, I'm not enjoying this. Luckily these are for Mike, and I've already told him that I'm terrible at wrapping, so he doesn't care. But I used to be really good. Just this today, for some reason, nothing is measuring up. Ignore the mass mess that's going on right now, but I thought I'd show you a couple of the gifts I've got as I'm wrapping them. Now my brothers are at the age where they've just started drinking alcohol, and they're also at the age where Instagram means everything and posing in pictures means absolutely everything. So when I thought about what alcohols to get them, knowing what they like, I thought let's get some good Instagram worthy bottles. So this is actually for Mike's stocking. It's just a little bottle of whiskey. So when we were in Edinburgh, he was like, oh, I don't know if I like whiskey, I just kind of want to try it and see if it's something I'd like. So I don't know if he would drink it. I think it was like £2 or £3 from Sainsbury's. It's just a little sampler, so I thought that would be good, just if he does want to try it. He's got one. My older of my younger brothers, who's 19 I believe, god, is Matthew, or Matt as he likes to be called, but I still call him Matthew, and he's really into rum and coke at the moment. So he's been drinking, like when we went out for his birthday we got him a rum and coke. So I saw this one in Sainsbury's and it looked really cool, Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum, and I've heard of this brand before and they do loads of different versions of it, but I thought this was just really cool. So this is the one that I've got for him. And my younger of my two brothers, Joe, which is just turning 18, he is a vodka fan, I guess the first alcohol you tend to go to. And so I went for the classic bougie Grey Goose, which I think he will like, I hope. This light is too bright, there we go. So I just got my bottle of Grey Goose. This is going to be lovely to wrap, this not so much. I might actually put this in a, oh, I think I've got some like wine bags. I wonder if it'll fit in there. It might be a bit too thick, but that would be lovely if it did. I didn't have to wrap it. On a completely unrelated note, I've just got off the phone to the nurse at my doctor's, one of the nurses, and if any of you guys remember, the last time I had to get my contraceptive pill was in the summer, and the nurse I had a really like not pleasant experience, and I left a really sour taste in my mouth. And funny enough, don't know if this was related at all, but actually after that conversation, I'd been like running loads before that, being really healthy, lost loads of weight, and after that conversation it just spiraled, and I put on pretty much all the weight that I lost since then, and I just stopped running. I just felt really unmotivated, which is weird because she was telling me to be motivated and do it, and just I was almost like, screw you, I don't want to do that. And I finally started getting back into running again, been doing it every day. I mean, I'm only this week so far, let's not go crazy. Been doing a lot of walking. This week I've been eating really well, obviously apart from the chocolate. I've been calorie counting and like making sure I'm maintaining and stuff like that, the right amount of calories per day. And I had to have a phone call with the nurse again today, and I was thinking, oh my god, like what is this going to be like? Is it going to be like last time? Because obviously I've put on weight and I did my blood pressure test, and I was like, I'm just not looking forward to it, because before they've taken me off the pill completely, and I don't want to have the implant or the coil. They're just not, I've looked into them before, they're just not for me. Anyway, I had this nurse call me, and she was the loveliest, most supporting nurse. We were talking about my running, and she was, you know, going through talking about like what I can do to such switch stuff up slightly to make a difference. Talked about my heart, my blood pressure, because that really makes me nervous because I've got a family history of like high blood pressure. Blood pressure's fine apparently. I said, well, this one's a bit high. She's like, it's fine, like it's not high, you're just getting stressed about it, don't worry about it, like you've got normal blood pressure. And she said if you keep up your running, it's just going to go down, and you know, it'll be really good, and don't worry about it too much, like as long as you're keeping healthy and doing this. And I'm just like, do you know what, that's the kind of support I wanted. She didn't give me a direct link to Weight Watchers and say go get on Weight Watchers. She was kind of like, okay, what do you eat, what's your kind of thing, this is what I'd recommend just changing slightly that might make a big difference. Like she basically just told me to cut down my carbohydrates, and she said everything else I do seems fine, which I mean, let's be honest, I love carbs, so I was like, yeah. And she was telling me like the portion size if I wanted them to make it a bit smaller and stuff. Really helpful, we were on the phone for a little while. Really was a really good experience, and just having that support rather than the lady before who I was like, I've been trying to run. She's like, yeah, but get on Weight Watchers. She was so rude. And it's just such a difference, and it's really like motivated me rather than like hindered me. And I know it's stressful in the NHS, I know, but like when you have a really good experience like that, it just really makes a difference, because she's made a difference in helping me know what I need to do rather than just judging me, and I really appreciate that. So thank you to the nurse that rang me. That was a lovely conversation. I feel like I'm a lot more aware of things I need to do. We've got my prescription sorted, we've gone through other options and stuff, so I just feel like I'm really like, that was a really good interaction. So I'm feeling good. I've eaten my banana and my chocolate, but I've eaten my banana. I have been watching YouTube whilst wrapping. I'm already so behind in Vlogmas, it's day one. What am I going to do when I actually have a job and stuff to do with my day? But I mean, the floor's empty-ish. Not finished. I just got bored, I got stressed of wrapping, so let's go to the range. I'm quite hungry, but I'll wait a little bit, I think, before eating. But yeah, I think the range nearby. I've not been to the range in like years, so I'll see what's there. I don't really need to get much more. Maybe it said some decorations, but apart from that, a little tree. But let's just go and see what's there. As I said, it's my last day off, so we'll go and do a little bit exploring. We've got to start off with some Reed diffusers. Caramel apple sugar cookie. They sound good. Can't really like, there's nowhere to smell them though. Not sure where the Christmas stuff is. I feel like it's further back. Oh, Secret Santa gifts. I mean, I don't need gifts. Look at, what is this? Piggy. Why? I don't understand. Married piggies? I don't get it. But let's go find the Christmas stuff. Oh, I like this stool. No use for it, but I like it. Got some Christmas mugs. We've got a Santa. Santa's what? Paws. Santa paws. And then a few other bits. Mike has really got into his cocktails lately, and I feel this would be great for him if I hadn't already spent way too much money. Found some of the decorations, although it's pretty sparse. They got a few trees, a bit bigger than I'm looking for. Wreaths, not really my vibe, but cute. Interesting. I thought this was just an Iceland thing, but you can get Greg's stuff in here. I mean, again, not a lot. None of the vegan stuff, but a few bits. At £2. I'm not loving it in here, I have to say. I don't know if I just come at a bad time, but there is nothing here. Turkey? Oh, I'm on pudding duty this year, so I'm always on the lookout for the good puddings. Some Slimming World stuff. Lots of Slimming World stuff. So I've come into Asda and I thought, oh, I'll get a little tree. This is a little tree. It looks small. Like on me, it's probably about waist height, maybe a bit higher, about hip. And I was like, yeah, this is totally one. It's 6 foot. Make sure you read before you buy, Sarah. I don't need a 6 foot tree to go in the corridor. I want like a 3 foot tree, not a 6 foot tree. 5 foot, bit more like what we want. Pre-lit, get in there. Just a bit smaller though, please. Lots of good treats, but first stop, I need to see if I can get some clothes for work, because I have no office stuff. My job near the end, that's what we want, so I don't have anything like formally since before lockdown. They have Disney bags now, so I like this one. It's like a little over the shoulder Mickey ears. Got this mini one, Winnie the Pooh, and then this Mickey Mouse one here. I think this one's my favourite, £14, but it's vegan leather. I'd actually fit. Can I fit my camera in it? And my camera and my phone and stuff. Well, that's tempting for Florida. So a few cool books they have in Asda is the Pixar Museum, Harry Potter A Magical Year, and the film Wizardry from Harry Potter. That's really cool. I like the Pixar one a lot. So that's £10, £14 and £13. They do have a lot of good like autobiography type books, but I just spotted those on my way through. Another good Disney book I've just spotted, the Ultimate Disney Quiz Book, £5. As you can tell, we are back from Asda. Hello. I've just got some things, I don't know about this, for like office. Is this officey or is this like too much? With tights and like boots. Maybe like a nice jacket or a blazer. What are we vibing? Ignore the mess behind me. This is outfit number 1. I think it's a bit big here. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not too big. But this is outfit option number 1. This is number 2. I think this one is a bit low cut for the office, maybe. Don't know. Is that too? I don't know. Again, tights and is it meant to be lower? I hope not. Eh? Yeah. So with tights and boots and a jacket. I don't know if that's too low. Maybe that's too low. I don't know what I was expecting with this one, but it feels like a maternity outfit, like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't know if you can even really see it. Can you see that well? It's red, which looks black in there. Let me get closer. Can you see? There we go. Yes, it's like red. I think the first one's fine. I think the second one might be a bit short, and this one's just got a bit of a weird look to it. Well, too okay. This is probably definitely going back. I just feel it looks a bit weird around here. To add even more excitement to the day, I thought I'd show you my really gross looking dinner. It looks so bland, does it? So anyway, I've got a chicken breast, which I like marinated. I made my own like chimichurri sauce for that. Chimichurri? No, chipotle. I made a chipotle sauce. What was a marinade? So I did that. Marinated that yesterday. Cooked that in the oven. Got a jacket potato. I like to put smoked paprika on it, make it a little bit spicy. Got a little bit of butter in there. And baby corn, which Mike thinks is the weirdest thing in the entire world. I love it. So yeah, what an exciting dinner, I have to say. Look how just beige it is. I didn't get anything new for the tree today, but it's okay. I think I'm actually just gonna go to John Lewis or Marks and Spencer's because I've seen a few things in there I quite like. I'm going to see my parents tomorrow, so I might get them to go to John Lewis because they get a discount in there, because my brother works at Waitrose, so we get like, I don't know how much it is. I think it's like 25% off or something. So you'll make the most of that and try and get some decorations from there if I can. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video today. It's been a random one. It's been an emotional roller coaster of Christmas, but thank you for watching, everyone. And so yeah, I've still got my Disneyland Paris vlogs going up. Anything else that I film coming up would be if we do anything good for Christmas. There was something else that I thought, oh, I'll film that. I can't remember what it is. But I'll let you know. So yeah, I might do something this weekend, I'll see, and I'll let you know if I do. But if not, I will see you next time. Probably be a bit quiet for me as of next week because I'm going to be working. But I said I've edited all of my Disney vlogs. They're all ready to go. And then once that's done, and once I've got confirmed from my new job that I'm all good to go to Florida, because like it's all great having a pre-booked holiday, but I'm pretty sure there's someone else that I work with who's also a Disney fan, who's also tried to rebook May a couple of times, so I just need to check that I can actually go. But once it's all booked and that's all confirmed, I think me and Emma need to pay the balance in like February, so I need to make sure I've got everything sorted for that. I think Mike's going to get me like my Universal tickets for Christmas, which is quite nice of him, so that's a nice bit of savings there. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you soon with some more festive content. I'm struggling to keep up with Vlogmas, so if my vlogs get lost in the middle, I won't feel too bad. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye!